Alright, today's project on the Jeep, boom, is a Wolfbox G840S. So there's a couple things that I bought extra. This is the original cord it comes with. It just plugs into a cigarette lighter. As you can hear, it's raining really hard. I didn't like, you couldn't do the park monitor with this. So I bought this separate one that has a switch that you can do. It has the switched and the constant power. That way it'll go into a lower power mode while it's just in park, and you can set for 12 or 24 hours. And I bought this longer cord because this is a 33 foot and the original one's 20. And I measured from the top, I'm gonna mount mine up high in the back, but from the top up high, down, over, up, and back to the thing, it was about 25 foot. And then this red wire that comes from the camera, the backup camera, you hook into a reverse light. That way when you put it in reverse, it gives you the lines. But I think I already have a backup camera. I'm going to go ahead and prep that because I'm going to have to run through the light anyways. But I'm not sure how I'm going to do this yet. My plan is just to run it right along underneath somehow. But I want to mount it up here so you can see a little bit. But we'll get it all mounted. Everything's kind of condensating. Let me see how this is going to work and we'll go from there. There's the baby cars. Alright, I got the wires shoved up in there. I was able just to push them back on this part. Let's see. The outside. Can you see my hand? I was able to push them back on the top part. I had to take this off, which if you don't have that anvil bar, then it's just two 10 millimeters. Deep well with a little extension will make it better. So I'll get this all put back together. I'll run it down with these wires. Run it down in there. I'll have to hook these up somewhere. So this has a constant power going to it right now. I'm probably just going to hook it up to there. And then I have to find something that's a switched. I'll ground it right here and I'll find something that's a accessory on and off. And I might do that. I might just get to the back side of the 12 volt outlet. We'll see what I can find under there. That way it's got a ground, accessory, and battery positive. So this one is hot all the time, battery positive. This one's accessory, and then ground. Well, I'll just land it right there. But I'll work on the underneath and getting this out through the firewall first. I already got a lot of stuff going through the firewall. We'll see if I can get that, but I'll button all that up first. Well, it's still raining. And I got this thing kind of ran to the back. I'm hooking up the back now. So I want to put some heat shrink over this, mainly just to keep it together. But I also want to make it so I can come apart easy. So I'll show you what I'll do. Let me get you set up. So here's what I'll do. I'll wrap some tape around it. Wrap a little bit of tape. And then I'll turn the tape backwards. That way the sticky part's out. That way when I take it apart, there's no sticky on the inside. Then I can put the heat shrink over that joint. Now, if I ever have to take that apart, it'll be easy to get off because there'll be no sticky on the wire. I mean, there'll be a little sticky back here, but it's not where the joint is. So I'll run this down. I was able to get the wire. Well, let me get this ran, then I'll show you where all the wire made it. Alright, I got the wire ran down inside there. Ran through the rear thing. And if I decide to hook up that red wire, it's like right there, I just cut a wire tie and hook it up. Ran underneath. You kind of see it a little bit if you look in there. It'll be alright. We'll cover that with mud. Ran through the frame. There's like a wiring harness that goes in somewhere right here. There's a little bit to tie to from here, but up. I just tied to some, I just went around the frame, through some holes in the frame. And then out of that 33 foot, this is all I got left. So if you plan on putting it up high, use the 33 footer. So I'll figure out a place to stuff all that. And then I'll get to wiring the inside. And then it's ready. All right, I got it in. I connected the red wire, like pinkish orange one that goes to the cigarette lighter that turns on and off with the key. So you turn on the key and it comes on. Turn off the key, cigarette lighter go off. When you open and close the door, go open and close the door, please. And it's supposed to go into a park mode. So we'll see what that means when I play with it more. And there it goes. Might have to turn that noise down. So I'll get all this buttoned up and I'll try it for a while. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching. See ya. She don't want to say see ya.